very similar video to this on my channel, but I thought I would do it again, simply for the reason that now that I know better, I do better. I've really grown as a content creator from that video to this video. Experimenting with my filming, my editing, and I'm really proud of myself. In a way, this video is an homage to my journey on YouTube over the last year. Now to the subject matter about this video. I must say, pumpkin spice is not really a British thing, but because American culture is so powerful, it will find its way everywhere and anywhere. It's starting to make its rounds in British society. The palette, the scent profile, you know, seeing drinks of pumpkin latte, seeing the Starbucks, the Costa, body lotion, candles, you know what I mean. But when I did some research and I found out that pumpkin spice really is about the spice blend I am going to share in this video,
I thought, this is brilliant, this is easy, this is doable, it's not out of my reach.
I don't have to go out looking for something like a unicorn. So in this video, I am going to be sharing with you my mixed spice blend recipe. Of course, I am sure those who make their own spice blends have their own little special recipes. That's how it is with these kind of things. But I love this blend. It works. It's a recipe I have been tweaking for some years and I'm very happy with it. I make it in batch portions. It is always in my cupboard. It's perfect for this time of the year. It's like a symbol, an homage of the cold is coming. It's time to prepare yourself to get a bit more warm, a bit more, you know, closer to each other, you know. And with that, it is time to jump into the kitchen and let me show you how simple this spice blend is. In a hot pan, put in your cinnamon sticks, coriander sticks, and cloves. Then leave it for about 10 minutes and make sure to toss the pan every 3 to 4 minutes. Turn it off and cover to cool. It's best to leave the spices to cool before you blend them. I heard somewhere that the oils go back into the roasted spices. If you blend them when they're still warm, you will release too much of the oils. I don't know how much is in that, but I prefer to cool them. Thankfully, I have a coffee grinder attachment for my Ninja, so making this is very easy for me. But with patience, you can definitely grind this down using a pestle and a mortar. I do like a rough blend, so a few blitz is enough for me. I then add in ginger and nutmeg powder. One more final blend, then into a jar, and it's all done. Now, wasn't that simple? I definitely recommend making this in batches. The recipe that I have used in this video is in the description box below with measurements, and that is for a small portion, but you can definitely double this, even triple this. Time to bake this baby. This loaf ties in the classic characteristics of the approach of winter, aka fall vibes. It of course features the star ingredient of pumpkin. It is satisfying, it's sweet, it's spicy, it is just a hug, really. I really love this loaf. We will of course start by roasting the pumpkin. For this recipe, I am using butternut squash. But of course you can use any pumpkin that you can get. Or pumpkin puree, which is not really a thing you can get here in Britain. I mean, I know I can get it if I do some research. Anyway, baby girl baked her own pumpkin. Pumpkin tends to cook at around 180 degrees for about 40 minutes. What you want is to make sure that your fork passes through the pumpkin flesh. Then you'll know it's ready. A prepared baker always bakes better. I like to take out all my ingredients, make my chia eggs as this is a vegan bake. And of course, take out my tools and preheat the oven. Always bake in an oven that has been preheated. It is a non-negotiable in baking. I also decided to use wholemeal flour so the cake could be a little bit more robust, more earthy, more rustic. Start by roughly mashing the pumpkin, then add the peanut butter and the sugar. Give it a good whisk with your mixers. To be honest, this is the kind of cake that you could put everything in the bowl and give it a good mix, but I like to break it down into about 3 sections. It just mixes far much easier. In goes the flour, the chia eggs and the spices. I decided to go with 3 teaspoons of mixed spices and a teaspoon of ginger. I do love the zing of ginger. Now when it comes to the water in this recipe, I am rather mindful because you never know the water content of your pumpkin. So I added in a 1/4 cup of water, gave that a whiz. I then added my baking powder, bicarbonate of soda, salt, and then another 1/4 cup of water. And that was the perfect amount of water. As you can see, the butter is perfection. I then stirred in my add-ins. I decided to go for hemp seeds because I wanted a little bit of crunch, but you can use raisins, dates, any other nuts, chocolate, play with it. Into a lined loaf tin she goes, and I will be baking this cake at 180 degrees for about 30 to 40 minutes. there she is. Isn't she gorgeous? She looks so rustic, so fall vibes. Oh, so moreish. Yes. Yes, indeed. It's a good cake. It's just right. The spices are there. It's sweet. It's moreish. Definitely a recipe I'm going to keep coming back to over the colder months. Let's do the stewed plums. After giving the plums a wash, chop them into bite-sized pieces. Then putting the plums into a pan over low heat with a generous sprinkling of mixed spices. I think I went in with about a tablespoon and a half, somewhere there. I decided to start slow and set a timer for 5 minutes. I did not want to lose the bite from the plums, so I wanted to be extra mindful. After the 5 minutes, I had another look and I decided to go for 10 minutes, and that was the perfect sweet spot. I turned off the heat, stirred in about a tablespoon of sugar, covered the pot back up just to give it some time to cool. And I decided to serve it in a very classy way. Oh, I'm having it with yogurt and granola. Oh, doesn't it look beautiful? Can we just talk to IJ of that particular moment so that she can tell us how really good that was? So good. The warm plums, the cool yogurt, the crunch from the granola. I need to do this more often. The perfect fall breakfast, if you ask me. Back to the IJ of this moment. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope you find value in it. Down in the description box, I will make sure to write down all the recipes, quantities and whatnot. I hope this video inspires you to make your own mixed spice blend, aka pumpkin spice. And with that, I want to wish you a happy fall or autumn, whichever you call it. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Ijeoma, and I'll see you soon.